Hello and welcome to another episode of Good Health. Today we speak to Dr. Prem Kumar Devdoss on kidney health. Dr. Prem Kumar Devdoss is a practicing medical and a radiation oncologist with an experience of 30 years. He is located in Chennai. He is HOD, Head of Department, Medical Oncology Department, Govt Aringayar Anna Cancer Hospital and Research Institute, Karapettai in Kanchipuram. Importantly, he's an avid bird photographer, and you have to check out his 600 f4 Nikon, which weighs about 4 kilograms, and which he carries all day long, and that's a big inspiration to me. I'm a big fan of his work. He loves life, and he keeps himself shipshape. Hello, doctor. First, my salute to you.
Hi, Sridham. Thank you. That was a nice introduction. A very good morning to you.
Hello, doctor. First, my salute to you and all the health workers out there who are working hard during this pandemic.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I understand. This pandemic has taken the whole world by storm.
Right.
And in Chennai, it's no exception.
Right.
Yes.
Doctor, today I'm here to ask you, what are your top tips for keeping kidneys in good shape, not only during this lockdown period, but for all time? I'm asking this on behalf of many of my friends who are either having issues with blood pressure or diabetes or initial first stage kidney issues, etc. Thank you, Doctor. The floor is yours.
Oh, yes. Thanks so much. And I think this is a very good topic that you've chosen, Mr. Sriram. Because, if you remember, I don't know how many of you know this, there's a saying in medical jargon. We say, no kidding with your kidneys. No kidding with your kidneys. Because kidney, many of us think that heart is the most important organ. Yes, of course. We need the heart, we need the kidney, we need the liver, we need your eyes. We need all organs to function, effectively. So kidney happens to be a very, very important organ in the sense, if the kidneys get damaged, it can in turn affect your heart, can affect your eye, can affect your spine. And, multi-organ failure is that's the end result. So it's very important that we keep our kidney fit at all times. So kidney every fit vechikkirathu. That's a very common question. What to do and what not to do. As we know, kidney is the organ which purifies the blood, takes the toxins out, and the toxins are pumped out via urine. So that's the main function of the kidney. So adukku nama enna pannanom, what important things to do and what not to do. So what will affect your kidneys? Basically, நம்ம ஊர்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா, or even world over, generally two important things. One is high blood pressure, which is hypertension. Second is diabetes, which is sugar, as we commonly call it. இது ரெண்டுமே, it can affect your kidneys to varying extent. If left untreated, both these diseases, hypertension as well as diabetes, can very effectively affect your kidneys, causing, as I said, multi-organ damage. So, adanala, how to prevent this? Is how to prevent hypertension or how to treat hypertension effectively if you have it. Adhe mari, how to prevent diabetes, or if you have diabetes, how effectively to treat it so that you don't end up, getting a kidney problem. So, for example, hypertension, there's a lot of thing about diet, keeping ourselves fit, exercise, obesity. So, you have to be fit physically, avoiding obesity. Because obesity is a forerunner for both hypertension as well as diabetes. Diabetes now உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், சின்ன ஏஜ்லயும் வரலாம், adultsலயும் வரலாம். The one that comes after in adulthood is called the adult onset diabetes mellitus, which is very common. But சின்ன ஏஜ்லயுமே வரலாம், which is insulin dependent and all that. Likewise, hypertension, even though we say it's above 40 years, 45 years, nowadays we see a lot of youngsters, probably because of stress and other, work-related issues, having hypertension, young diabetics. So, how to prevent? So, stressful lifestyle is one thing which needs to be avoided. I know all of us are stressed out nowadays. So, how to break the stress? How do you break from the stress? So, you need to have some kind of, physical exercise, physical fitness regime going on, and you need to travel. Travel is very important, as you were mentioning. To break the ice. So that is important. And what to do, what not to do. What to eat, what not to eat. So hypertension, salt. First thing that comes to our mind is salt. Salt is the main enemy for both BP as well as even salt and sugar, let me put it that way, for both hypertension as well as diabetes. So salt basically, if you see the electrolytes, sodium, potassium, chloride, bicarbonate, these are the salts in சொல்றது. So we need to avoid salt. We need to avoid high protein diet if you are a hypertensive, for example, because high protein, red meat and egg yolk, high protein and high fat content. So you need to avoid high protein, high fat content, and mainly oxalate containing elements. Like we say kira, nama general சொல்றோம் kira, spinach, but that's very high in oxalate. It's good for certain many things, but it's not very good if you have pre-existing kidney problems. இருந்தா ரொம்ப கீரை சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, because high content of oxalate can precipitate renal kidney stones in கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க. Kidney stones, it can be precipitated, and that can cause kidney damage. So what you need to do is take a lot of water. So water is the main thing. What water does, flushes out all the toxins from our body through the blood, and you pass out urine very well. So if you don't pass urine, or the urine output decreases, that is when the problem starts. That's when your kidneys can get damaged, and over a period of time the damage can be very severe, resulting in end-stage kidney disease. That's what we say. So that is when you need dialysis or kidney transplants and all that. So அதெல்லாம் prevent பண்றதுக்கு take plenty of water every day. We generally advise 6 to 8 liters per day of water. And the vegetables, what vegetables to eat, what not to eat. Generally, cabbage, cauliflower, they are all very good, because you need to take diet which is rich in calcium and minerals. So the cabbage, cauliflower, ரொம்ப rich in calcium. Spinach, minimize பண்ணிக்கோங்க கீரை, because as I said, oxalate has a very high content of oxalate. So coming to fruits, you can take all the fruits. Citric fruits like lemon, oranges are very good, because they contain citric acid, which once again helps in excreting the oxalates or oxalic acid. And ademari apples are very healthy. You can take other fruits. Fruits to be avoided in diabetes also. You need to avoid bananas, because they are very calorie-rich fruits. Yeah, and sweetened fruits like as such jackfruit, mangoes. இதெல்லாம் diabetesல avoid பண்ணணும். So you need to take a lot of vegetables, plenty of fruits, and seeds and nuts are very important. Like almonds, we have badam paruppu. They are all very very good. They don't harm the kidneys. And yes, as I said, meatல red meat avoid பண்ணணும். Lean meat is good by way of chicken, fish. Fish is very good actually, because fish, I'll tell you, contains a important fatty acid called omega-3 fatty acid, which is not normally found in any other. Fish has high content of omega-3. So அதனால தான் அந்த குட்டி மீன்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, அந்த நெத்திலி மீன்லாம் சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, small sardines and all that, they're all very rich in this omega-3 fatty acids. So அதெல்லாம் சாப்பிடலாம். So water, fruits, vegetables, and avoid a lot of animal protein like red meat, but you can take lean meat. You can take egg white, and avoid the yolk part, because yolk also contains another important mineral which is called phosphorus. Phosphorus also can affect your kidney, just like oxalates affect. Phosphorus can. So the egg yolk, which contains high phosphorus, is to be avoided. மிச்சதெல்லாம் சாப்பிடலாம், and keep yourself fit physically, exercise, because once you are fit, your blood circulation improves. Your blood circulation improves, the toxins are going to be removed much more effectively. So don't go on to obesity and all that. Stay fit always. Drink a lot of water. Drink, as I advise, what to take and what not to take. Try to follow a strict regime. And when do you suspect kidney disease? That's important. உங்களுக்கு ஒரு suspicion வரலாம். இப்போ like for example, COVID is going on now. So when to suspect? Any fever, any cough is not COVID, இல்லையா? அதே மாதிரி there are certain symptoms which can actually guide you to go to your physician and test yourself further. Like உடம்பு வீக்கம், கை கால் வீக்கம், அங்கங்க edema, which we call edema, and edema around your eyes, கண்ணை சுத்தி வீக்கம், general body, it's called anasarca, overall edema. So that is a sign of kidney disease. And once your urine output decreases, so இதெல்லாம், or you get blood in your urine, which is called hematuria. So all these are pointers towards some kidney problem, which tells you that you need to go see your physician and seek further attention. So this is how we generally, approach a kidney problem. But stay safe, guys, because the kidneys are very valuable. You must be aware that we can live with one kidney. So you may ask, why should we have two kidneys? Very important that we have both our kidneys functioning well at all times. So take care.
Super.
Stay safe.
Yeah. I just have a couple of questions.
Sure.
One is, I've heard about, the natural remedies. They have said you take a little bit of coriander leaves and then boil it and drink the decoction. Does it work, doctor?
Yes. See, this coriander, garlic, they have the natural medicinal values. For example, I being an oncologist, we see a lot of kidney cancers also these days, young patients also. So we give this, we advise people to take a lot of coriander and garlic because they do no harm, whereas they can be helpful medicinally also. So that is one thing, and they have many of these natural leather. They contain a lot of antioxidants which also remove toxins from your body. So it is good. Yes, you should be taking. I would say yes.
And does obesity have an effect on the kidneys, please?
Yes, obesity, as I said, is a foreigner. It doesn't directly affect your kidneys, but indirectly. Obesity can lead to hypertension, BP, high BP. Okay. Obesity can also lead to type 2 diabetes, sugar. So either sugar and BP, both will in turn affect your kidney, as I said. So if left untreated, BP and sugar can be dangerous, can be deleterious to your kidneys. Okay. So adanala, try to be fit. Obesity avoid panano, stay fit at all times. Or a physical regime workout panikana, especially at this time of lockdown. Don't lock down your kidneys. Keep your kidneys functioning.
Okay. One last question, doctor. I see there is some people say you need to drink 2 liters of water. Some say 3 liters of water. How much water do you need to drink every day? I mean, if you have a normally working kidney.
Yes, normally working kidney. Our country, we are in a tropical countries where we sweat a lot. Yeah. So we need to take more water. General 4 liters or longer, but namadala 6 liters to 8 liters could advise. Since we keep sweating a lot, This is normally functioning kidney. If the kidneys are functioning poorly, that is underlying kidney disorder, water intake kammi pannanum. Okay. In that case, you can have it like 3 to 4 liters. But otherwise, I would say 6 to 8 liters. 6 liters is safe.
6 liters? God, wow.
6 liters of water per day. Yes, you have to.
Okay. I have
you will not get kidney stones. Yes.
This is that's good. Liter. I need to take 8 jugs of these.
6 to 8 in the climate problem, you can easily take. Let's be very conscious about it at all times, but you need to keep taking water. Okay, that's individualistic. You might take 4 liters, I might take 5 liters, another friend of yours or mine might take 5, 6, 7 liters easily. It all depends. But basically, don't neglect. Keep drinking water and keep passing urine as often as you can.
So it does not put a load on your kidneys.
No, as long as the kidneys are functioning well, why would it? It's going to excrete normally.
Awesome.
If you have a kidney problem, then yes, you need to.
Awesome, Doc. Thanks so much for talking to you.
No worries.
For talking to us on this on kidney health. I hope a lot of people are going to watch this and then take a lot of tips from whatever you have told, and I hope they'll have a good, healthy kidney. Thank you so much.
Yes. I hope I've been helpful. Yes, and stay locked down, guys. Stay safe. And mind your kidney.
Thanks for watching, and we'll come back to you with another episode soon. Thanks, Dr. Prem.
Sure, anytime.
Good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great day.